Alright, everyone out there in the Lucksack Legion, Alex here with Lucksackgames. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've never played this deck before. Let's see how we do. Alright, we lost the die roll pretty substantially. Not how we want to start off, of course. If you have your choice, you should always choose to win the die roll, not lose it. Yeah, seems reasonable. Yeah, we'll keep this. It doesn't have like a Karn or a One Ring or anything, but it does have Urza's Saga Ancient Tomb. Alright, we still have Urza's Saga Ancient Tomb. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and F6 this. Find out what the opponent's playing. Maybe they're on blue-black Reanimator. Alright, chose to take the Basalt Monolith. That makes sense to me. I think we're just gonna lead off on Mox Opal. Lotus Petal. I think we're gonna go Urza Saga Pass and try and win a fair game here. Well, sort of fair game. We need to get some pressure on the board, and really Urza Saga is our only way to do it. So, I say fair game, but I really probably should have said only game. Okay, opponent's fetching during their main phase. Grabby Underground, see, it looks like blue-black Reanimator. Guess they could be any Grief deck. Would they pitch that Grief? Baleful Strix. Yep, definitely off of Reanimator. Wonder what they're playing. Grixis Pile, maybe? I don't know. Double Flooded Strand. Alright. Alright. So with this One Ring draw, I think we're just going to main phase make a construct and then throw this Lotus Petal away and see where this whole thing leads us. Let's go. Okay, we got a construct. And we're going to try and play a Grim Monolith. We have Grim Monolith, opponent? You. Alright. We're going to play a Voltaic Key. Alright, this gives us 4 mana if it works. Do we have a One Ring, opponent? Alright, this one's taking some thought from the opponent. Alright, the opponent does daze our One Ring. That's fine. That puts them a little bit further behind, and we can still make a second construct next turn. If the opponent has an Edict effect or something here. Also, just be something as simple as like a Baleful Strix, I guess. Not with white, it isn't. Prismatic Ending? No, it is Baleful Strix. Okay. That's what I expected, but you never know. Alright, let's take a little look at this. Urza's Workshop isn't exactly what we're looking for. Let's go grab one of these unblockable keys. Sounds pretty good to me. So we're going to play a colorless and untap this Grim Monolith. Then we're going to play 3 and make this thing unblockable till end of turn. In there for 6. Alright, it's on a 3-turn clock. It would be nice if we were able to draw another powerful 4-drop, but I'm not holding my breath either. Main phase Brainstorm, that's a good sign. Opponent's looking for interaction for our construct tokens, I'm sure. Hopefully the turn that they dazed our One Ring sets them back just enough to die. Alright, we're flooding out a little bit here. I think I'm good with just still going with the one unblockable one. Wait. Am I good playing City of Trades first? Yes, I am. If the opponent hits it with the old removal spell. I'm expecting them to hit it with a removal spell. I'm still also hoping to draw a powerful card off the top. And the opponent did not have a removal spell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, opponent. Okay, what's this? Bowmasters. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, opponent, we can still make this thing unblockable, so... Bowmasters is powerful, but probably not where you want to be thanks to our Manifold Key. Oh my god, we won this game on the back of literally 1,000,000 lands, Urza Saga Manifold Key. Yep. Alright. So... what are we even playing against? Just like... Death Shadow, I guess? I don't know, they fetched... No, because they fetched white. And a bunch of painless lands, so... I don't know. I don't even know if we change anything here. Yeah. We're just gonna hit submit until we find out. If the opponent is some sort of reanimator deck, I'm sure we'll want these ley lines. But they didn't show us any of the reanimator parts, so good on you, opponent, if you hid that from us. I also feel like we got lucky to dodge a removal spell, but as I say that out loud, maybe the opponent's not even playing removal spells. Maybe they're playing Orcish Bowmaster because there's some sort of combo deck with like Days Undoing. Alright, I think I'm on to something because they're playing white. Alright, so that maybe they're playing some sort of combo? Okay, opponent puts themselves on the play. Hand is so close to good. I'm gonna go ahead and take a mulligan. This hand is close enough to good that we're gonna keep it. Hehehe. Put back the Paradox Engine. I was gonna say, probably get Thought Seized on one. So on the good news, we get to F6 because we no longer get to hide like we have anything. I imagine the opponent's gonna take the Manifold Key after being massacred last game with it. Okay, the opponent chooses to take Karn. Wow. We have an Emrakul main board. We can win without... Look, there it is. We can win without Karn in our deck, so... Question is, do we play around Days? The opponent didn't take Monolith, which leads me to believe that we probably should. Yeah, the opponent didn't cast a follow-up Thoughtseize. I'm gonna cast the key. I might be being a coward right here, but I think I'm okay with that. Hopefully we draw a land so we can play this One Ring around days. It's fetching. Now that I think about it, last game opponent did a lot of main phase brainstorming, which is usually indicative of a combo deck. Ew. Cannot say I'm a fan of this one. I will get the One Ring down this turn, though, if I can. Is it worth playing around days? Yeah, probably. Alright. 3, 4. This is my One Ring opponent. I gain protection from everything. I would like to draw a card. I want more cards. I feel like I want more cards. Alright. Hit our next land drop. Perfect. We're definitely losing Metalcraft, but that's fine. Thankfully, the One Ring is indestructible. Serenity, so are they breakfast? Oh, dear God. Alright, I don't think we can beat Silence, can we? Oof. I think Silence might be the ticket. Oof. I don't know what our main board out is to Stony Silence. Ugh. Opponent might have got us there. Grief into Serenity into Stony Silence. Dear God. No wonder why they took the Karn. This Karn's definitely going to be our out to this. If we continue to play these, then it's going to kill us. No point in really playing the Grand Monolith. We're going to pass the turn. I want them to think that we have an out that we're drawing to. That's why I'm not conceding. But I'm fairly certain that that out does not exist. Actually, it's just Karn, right? Just play a Karn? That's not even that ridiculous. If I can draw land into a second One Ring, I can stop losing to these burden counters. We even had a turn where we potentially could have gone off, depending on what our draws were. We had drawn this Paradox Engine a little bit sooner. Alright. With that draw, I'm pretty sure we're dead because we'll just bleed out to burden counters. I'll concede to a Brainstorm. That's a really powerful card. Alright. We got nothing for Stony Silence. Gotta go fast. That's our whole plan for Stony Silence. Is just go faster than it, or draw Urza Saga. Unfortunately, we were going to bleed out to our One Ring before Urza Saga would have saved us that game. So we'll see. Excuse me. That was a good win from the opponent on the play. Stony Silence. Oof. Serenity into Stony Silence was extra brutal. Can't say the opponent's not prepared for this matchup. Holy heck. Huh. The fact that they're on Serenity mean that I want Leyline of the... Because that means they're probably Reanimator? Then we know they have the answer, too. Huh. This hand has a lot of cool stuff and a lot of mana. If it had just one payoff, I would have kept it. This hand has multiple payoffs. but I don't think it has enough mana to keep. Let's see. I have 1, 2, because that doesn't count. Yeah, we gotta go 1 deeper. Alright, this one's the keep. Do we get to keep defense grid when we go this deep? Alright. I'm gonna put back Basalt Monolith Ancient Tomb. And I'm gonna try and play defense grid on 1. Although I'm pretty sure the opponent's just filled with haymakers instead. We're going to lead on defense grid, try and play Mystic Forge on 2, and hope that the opponent doesn't have Stony Silence again. If the opponent has Force, they basically have to use it on the grid. Because this will make everything cost too much to interact with us next turn. And then next turn, alright, it resolves. So next turn we have a little bit of a turn to try and do stuff. Okay, opponent casts a main phase Brainstorm since they can't do it on our turn. Alright, and the opponent did not find the grief that they were looking for. That's great. Alright, so literally Mind Break Trap, none of those mean anything right now, so we're gonna try and go, go, go. 3, 4, Mystic Forge. Pedal. Mill the Workshop. Saga's a great draw, even if they Stony Silence us, so that's gonna happen. Please don't Serenity me, opponent. I have a family. I do, for real. 2 kids. Please don't kill me. Prismatic ending on my defense grid. Okay. Okay, so that is not the Serenity, that is the Serenity that we hoped to dodge. So, opponent, yes, you can start casting counter spells. Here's my Manifold Key. Oh my god, I have another one right underneath it. That's amazing. Manifold Key. Manifold Key. Mox Opal. Choose to keep the untapped one. Lotus Petal. Oh, Karn the Great Creators. Great. Let's use our floating to untap Grid Monolith. Let's cast Karn. Okay. Rightfully so, the opponent casts Force of Will targeting it. Then cast a key. Tap that to remove it. Let's go ahead and... I think I'm willing to play this land now. Venture's Fair. Alright. That's pretty good too. I guess we should still just keep trying to go. No, we untap with so much mana that if we get a turn, they die. So if they Serenity us, that's actually something we might be able to beat now. Alright, we draw Adventures Fair. Urza Saga gains the ability to do its thing. I'm gonna play the fair. I'm gonna start by Mystic Forging. Don't really need another Mystic Forge, but let's cast one anyways. French grid, huh? Alright. Alright, another opal. Sauron's Ransom. Okay. Hopefully they choose the Serenity pile that has the pile that has the Serenity in it, and we just kill them this turn. Alright. Chose to take the Force. Means that they can now force this defense. Oh. Huh? Okay. Opponent chose not to force the defense grid, which means that we're good to just kind of keep going, so let's just keep going. 3, play a key. Pay 1, exile that. Cast that. Keep the untapped one. Pay 1. That. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. Let's crack the Adventures Fair. Do we want to grab the One Ring here or Paradox Engine? Paradox Engine, right? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 1-drop on top. Alright, cool. I'm cool with that. Oh, we don't need a 1-drop if we can just generate some more mana. Oh, don't need to sacrifice that. Definitely not conceding. Calm down there. You got plenty of time on the clock. 3. Play the Monolith. 3, 4, 5, 6. One Ring. Okay. Protection from everything. I don't think we want to draw that. I think we want to play it. Okay. I think we can draw through this one. We can't play that basically no matter how we want. We can untap this and not have to actually... I feel like we got a little bit unlucky there. I do want to pass the turn. I don't think I want to untap the One Ring and try and go for... I've used a lot of petals and opals already. Yeah. Alright, opponent. You know I have Paradox Engine. You can hold up the 3 mana to force it. I don't really care. Opponent may have left their computer since we were comboing off. Huh, we'll find out how quickly they return. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, Bowmasters. That actually hurts. Opponent forgot that they have to target themselves, I think. Because they could have just cast that. Oh, they can't cast that during our turn. Yeah, opponent. If we take 1 extra damage on our turn, we get an extra key now. Or an extra card, 2 cards now. I think I'm okay with that. I'll take 2 cards, please. Yes, I know I take 2 damage. I'm well aware, unfortunately. Alright. Alright, I guess the opponent takes 2 damage because we chose to do it right then and there. So, hey. Alright. We want to make a construct here. Construct does block the 1 army token. Also, really doesn't cost that much. I'm gonna go ahead and untap another target artifact. Float. Untap another target artifact. Make a dude. Alright, let's go tutor. Manifold key. We just have, oh my god, we reshuffled into City of Traders. That's not great. Alright. 3. Tap another target artifact. 3. Untap another artifact. 3. Paradox Engine. Let's go. Alright. Untap another artifact. Tap another artifact. Alright. So I guess we just start by playing the One Ring. Nothing else to tap. Because we want to gain protection from this Bowmasters. And then, after that... protection from everything, please. I'd like to draw a card. Bowmasters has to shoot the opponent, or the construct, I guess. Sure. Construct is fun. Voltaic key, untap the One Ring. Monolith. Untap another target artifact on the Monolith. 3. Tap another artifact on the Monolith. 3. Tap another artifact on the Monolith. I think we won this game, which is pretty sick. Karn the Great Creator. Alright, so in response to this, we're going to float all the mana. 3. 3. I'm not going to pay any life to exile off of Forge. I'm cool with drawing off One Ring, because again, the Bowmasters can't shoot us. We have protection. Alright. Karn resolves. Now that Karn resolved, we kind of have to answer this Bowmasters. Let's go ahead and... I would love to use Karn's ability. I think I'm just going to grab a big old walking ballista. I think we can get to 40 this turn pretty easily. So let's go ahead and just get up to that 40 minimum mana required. We can't get blown out by Daze unless they have a double Spirit Guide hand, so that's pretty unlikely. Should have tapped the Basalt Monolith first so it's more conveniently close. Float, 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 cast. I now have enough that I can now walking ballista you to death. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Yep. Alright, I only have 8 minutes left, so I should probably just get to casting this. Alright, so I want enough where I can kill the Bowmasters too, and still have enough to continue comboing off. So, we're gonna cast an X equals 23 Walking Ballista. We're gonna ping the Bowmaster. We're gonna ping the opponent. Ping the opponent. Alright, opponent's gonna make us kill him, but that's absolutely fine. They're dead on board. And save targets. Boom. Alright, cool. The save target's gonna make this a little bit faster, which is kind of nice. Alright, so we won game 1. We'll be back for round 2. Hopefully it goes as smoothly as this did. Getting locked out by Stony Silence was certainly brutal. Tricking the opponent into milling the Serenity and keeping Force of Will, though, that was pretty great. Good game, opponent. Sauron's Ransom, not always as clear-cut as it may be. Opponent assumed if we gave him Serenity face up, the face down pile had to be insane, and we won that Jedi mind trick. See you around for round 2. Hello everyone out there in the Lucksack Legion. Alex here with Lucksackgames, and we're here for round 2 of this Legacy Challenge. We are on Mystic Forge. Yes, we'd love to go first. Hand was 1 land off of being a great hand. I think we have to take a mulligan though. This hand just feels too slow. 3 land drops. None of them actually make it. That gets me. I'm going to take 1 more hit. Alright, this is the best of the 3 so far. So I'm going to keep Workshop, ditch, Workshop. I don't think we can keep Defense Grid when we went this low. Yeah. Keep. Alright, Saga. Opal. Go ahead, opponent. Ancient Tomb. Lotus Petal. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Seething Song. Okay. Are we getting sneak attacked here? What's going on? What's going on? I'm in danger. Bonus round. Okay, that's terrifying. Alright, well, it looks like they're just getting a bunch of cards for next turn, which is still terrifying. Jessica's Will, Manamorphose, Mountain, Bergie. Alright. Their opponent's on Ruby Storm, it looks like. Okay, I'll play this thing out. Go ahead and play a Grim Monolith. I think what we're looking for here is a Karn to shut off their artifact mana, but they've got a lot of non-artifact mana. 3, play a key. Could have gone 4 with no floating and played that, but that seems worse than doing it this way. Forge. Oh god, there's the Karn. How ironic. Alright. Well, we're not going to try and go any deeper than that. We're just going to draw the Karn and hope that that's good enough. There's several cards we can grab off the Karn. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and view the sideboard real quick. Fine. I'm actually going to make this a lot smaller so that you guys can enjoy the game while I just ponder. Probably Tormod's Crypt. Ooh. They ripped the Lowe's they had the Lowe's pedal. Nice. That's the kind of stuff we wanted Karn to shut down. Burning Wish. Alright, let's go see what the opponent grabs. Rite of Flame. Alright, so the opponent says that they're not done yet. So the opponent adds 3. You're going to try and Jessica's Will. I have no cards in hand. So you're going to trade Jessica's Will for 3 cards. Friends Resolve. Alright. Mountain Burgie. That's 2 pretty bad cards, opponent, sadly. Alright, so a little sad to be shuffling away the One Ring here. I don't think I want to make a dude here, so we're just going to go ahead and float. Oh. We also want to float off this. I feel like we do. So, do that. Search. Grab a Manifold Key. There's a Saga on top. Okay. Manifold Key on Grim Monolith. And float. Cast Karn. Let's see. Let's do some quick math here. 3, 4. There's only a 2/2 ballista. That's not enough to kill that. I think I am upticking on Mystic Forge to block and planning on winning next turn. I guess we can pay a life to get rid of that card, see if we can go deeper. Alright, that was a good find. Untap another target artifact. 3. Tap another target artifact. And I think I am actually going to make it something where it can block. Possible that I want to go grab Tormod's Crypt, but I think if I just make this as a blocker, I think that puts us in a pretty good spot. Shut off their artifact mana. Okay, opponent, what are you casting? Manamorphose is a great start for them. Okay. We already knew about that land. This is Horn, that doesn't really matter as long as Karn's in play. I think the opponent just realized the same thing. I think they were planning on casting as Horn of Hound, or whatever it is. Yeah. And then they realized there'd be no real point to that because, well... Alright, let's draw a card. Let's go ahead and minus our Karn. Absolutely like to minus our Karn. I think this Lattice looks pretty good to me. So let's go ahead and untap this. 3. 6. Lattice. Alright, opponent, you've now been lattice locked. You can attack my Karn down to 1, but then I have blockers for it infinitely after that. Sure. I already showed you that I'll block with Mystic Force. Sure. Alright. I don't want that card. I don't really care about that card, so that's fine. Alright. So what we're going to do here, opponent, is we're going to uptick on Mystic Forge. Now I have a blocker. Now I just have to not die, and you lose, so... Go ahead, opponent. I have neutralized your Burgi with my 4/4. You cannot cast spells or activate abilities. If you attack, I block. Sure. I am not going to show my opponent any more cards. I'm just going to continue upticking on Karn until I can wish for a Ballista and kill this Burgi. Which is, by the way, this turn. Alright. Untap this. Three. Tap this. 3. 3. That's 8. Wish. I would love to use the ability. Can I get a walking ballista, please? Add this, add this. This. 7/7 walking ballistas. Again, more than fine. I'm gonna kill the Burgi immediately. And then we'll just beat him to death with the 4/4. No problem, opponent. 2. And 3. That's off the board. It's your turn. Opponent is going to be a little bit salty here and make us kill them, which is fine. We'll do that this turn, don't worry. Oh, don't need to do the target creature can't be blocked this turn. We're good with just doing this. All these cards, add colors for each Urza's land you control. Untap on this. Tap, untap on this. Tap. Put a counter on it. Put a counter on it. Put a counter on it. Let's go to combat. And dead still in attackers. Boom. Walking Ballista did work. Alright. Huh. This is hard, because I really don't want, like, Dismember or Leyline. Unless I do want them, then I do. So, these defense grids come out for free. I have at least that coming in. One Ring is so good because protection gives us protection from storm spells, which is just insane. Do I want more than one Leyline? I think I do. I'm gonna try 2. I don't think I want more than 2 though. Over here somewhere. Alright, well this card hand has both of our sideboard cards in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. Which is funny because it will also reduce the power of Jeska's Will, We're going to be pretty reliant on this Urza Saga, though, to get us across the finish line. On the upside, we also have Key, but I don't think the opponent's going to be making many blockers. This is my Leyline of the Void opponent. I guess we'll make it seem like. I hope the opponent just goes in on like a Burgi on one. That would be great. The opponent goes like, turn one, a bunch of resources for a Burgi, and we just like witch member him. Oh, this looks like it might be. Oh no, it's Seething Song. They're just trying to kill us. Goblins? Oh no, it is Burgi. Oh my god. Yay. This is great for us. Alright, so we're gonna witch member that Burgi, and I wonder if the opponent will concede afterwards. I don't know. We're gonna try and kill him with this Urza Saga. They have no cards in hand, 1 land, Ruby Medallion. We have Leyline of the Void and soon to be active Urza Saga. Alright. So I guess we just play this. Play this. Play this. Untap this. Alright, opponent, your turn. I didn't play the other one because I do want to hold back something if the opponent has, like, destroy all artifacts. Looks like they do not. Alright, so we will go ahead and use the monolith to make a dude. And now on our turn, draw. That's not terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and make a dude. Go ahead and tutor. I'm just gonna diversify my key names. Play a Lotus Petal. I can play a Basalt Monolith, Basilit Monolith, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice City of Traders, that's fine. Untap target artifact. Pay 1. Pay 3. Monolith. Go to combat. Take 8, opponent. You're dead next turn. Hopefully that Witch Member on Burgi and this Leyline together are enough to stop our Storm opponent from going off this game. Alright, they're gonna try. Manamorphose, okay. Actually a Ritual with Ruby Medallion out. I'm gonna move this a little bit. Alright, Storm counts 2. The opponent got some good cards. Unfortunately, the Rite of Flame does not have additional text because of the Leyline. So we won this match. This was against Mono Red Storm. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to see more content on this channel, leave a comment down below. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Alex here with Lucksackgames. Peace. Alright, hello everyone out there in the Lucksack Legion. Alex here with Lucksackgames, and we're back for round 3 of the Legacy Challenge. We are currently 2-0, which is great news. Let's see. You always want to take the play. That's some mana and 2 Paradox. It does have an Urza Saga, which is pretty cool, but Huh. I'm gonna keep this. Bottom that. I think I am just gonna play the monolith this turn so I can play Karn next turn without having to draw a 0 cost artifact. Let's see what the opponent's playing. Alright, they're green-white deck. I mean, well, never mind. Looks like it's either initiative or lands. Okay, so we're playing against lands. Aw. I'm jealous. I want to be the lands player, opponent. That's fine. Yep. A key off the top would be pretty good here, because that would give us Metalcraft and and Paradox Engine. I don't think we can cast that one. Alright, that's not great news for us. That was a pretty good wasteland out of the opponent. Yeah, if we cast that one, we're in a pretty bad spot. Alright, opponent has map for depth, so opponent has let us know that this is last turn. We're on our last turns here. Oh, dear God. Alright, that's terrible. Alright, so not great for us. I mean, I'm normally rooting for the lands player. Opponent did not crack their map. Weird. I'm normally... Oh, they had the dark depths. Okay, that's fair. And a wasteland. Sure. So we have to go off this next turn. Alright, let's see what we get. One ring. Alright, I don't think that quite does it, just because we don't have Metalcraft. Otherwise, one ring would definitely buy us a turn. So that was a really good wasteland out of the opponent. I think we want Needle. I do think we want the Needle. I don't know if we want anything else. Maybe these Leyline of the Void so they can't keep wastelanding us. Maybe. I guess that's fine because we don't want these defense grids anyways. So we just bring in like 3 Leyline of the Voids. Try it like that. I'm happy lands won, but I'm also sad because, you know, lands killed us. Ahaha. I would absolutely love to play. This hand is a keep. Let's start off with a monolith. Manifold key. Untap Grim Monolith. Alright, well that's 4. I don't really have anything on my board to grab anymore besides Paradox Engine. Lattice, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna go with... Hey, look at that. We have the needle on the top. Definitely should have cast this before Forge. Plays around Force of Vigor a lot better. Opponent did have the Force of Vigor too. Damn it. That's my fault. Alright, so... The good news is we are drawing Pithing Needle next turn, so hopefully that shuts off the opponent's main way to win the game. Obviously, the opponent will have a way to remove it. Yeah, we're losing our land, but that's to be expected. Hopefully we draw another key so we can untap this Grim Monolith. Oh wait, we knew what we were drawing. Pithing Needle. I'm gonna go ahead and name Espion State. And it's your turn now. So we really need a key to be able to even play this game. Let's see how it goes. Opponent looks like they mulliganed to that Force of Vigor, but it paid off because it definitely stopped us from going off. 2, 4, Karn the Great Creator, good. Karn the Great Creator's good. Alright, let's go ahead and minus that. I would love to use Karn the Great Creator's ability. I guess we just get another Mystic Forge. Yeah, that seems fine. If I had one more mana, I probably would have grabbed Paradox Engine this turn and tried to go off next turn. As is, I think this Mystic Forge will represent more cards. The opponent casts Life and Loam here. I'm going to feel a little silly that I didn't Tormod script. Of note that we do also have those ley lines in our deck, but hopefully we don't see them. And hopefully we're able to go off. Like a One Ring off the top would be amazing. Okay, opponent plays Dark Depths. Crop rotation to Dark Depths. Is this just crop rotation for a Wasteland to try and keep me off Forge? Right. It is. And we draw Lotus Petal. That's not bad. Alright, let's take a... Can't quite use LED. I don't think a Walking Bliss is gonna get there. I guess at that same speed, we could just attack with Pithing Needle. Let's start with this Lotus Petal. Only have 3 mana still. Bridge is okay, but they do have so many outs to it. I think the correct answer here is just uptick on the needle and swing in for 1. If we can get a key, we can wish for a lattice, and that should end this game. Maybe I should have grabbed the crypt. I don't know. The opponent's second land drop was Dark Depths last turn. It kind of led me to believe that we were in the clear. Alright, drawing a tomb there is very good. 2, 3, 4, Forge. 1 ring. Oh yeah, we're casting that this turn. 100% we're casting that this turn. Yes. I would like this Lion's Eye Diamond. Cast Lion's Eye Diamond. Cast the 1 ring. Oh, wait. Gotta activate this first. Cast the 1 ring. We will gain protection from everything. Yep. And I would like that card, please. Urza Saga's great. I would love that card next turn. I'm not going to miss it. Okay, opponent has 3 lands. I'm not sure if that's an endurance that they now have that they're representing. One here. Alright. Let's start by playing this Grim Monolith. Then cast this Voltaic Key. Yep. Ooh, another One Ring. That's hot. Okay, so I guess we untap the Grim Monolith, the colorless floating. Past this, holding priority, we're going to activate this ring. Okay, take 2 cards, please. This ring resolved. I think we'll keep the new one. Play an Urza's land, which means that it powers up our workshop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still need 1 more if I'm going to do that. Okay. Can't quite get to 5 here, I don't think. Actually, if I Manifold Key first, can get to 5 by untapping Monolith. Three, 5. Paradox Engine. Alright, One Ring's pretty good, but I kind of need a 0 drop. Luckily, I can cash in Karn for a 0 drop. I think I'll do that. Remember that Tormod's Crypt we didn't grab all game? We'd like to grab it now. We're going to tap the One Ring to draw a card. And we're going to play Tormod's Crypt. Tormod's Crypt is resolved. We're going to 3, 6. Tap that. Tap that. Take some cards. This, add this. Cast this. Add some mana, add some mana. Tap this. Tap this. Keep that one, I guess. Doesn't really matter. That. Great Creator. Float. Let's go. Float. Float. Untap. Untap. Float. 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 Cast. Float, float, float. We're just going to do this until we have a lethal Walking Ballista. As we can just kill the opponent this turn. There's no reason to lattice lock them when we can actually kill them. We also have this Lotus Petal as an emergency untap if we need it. Which I don't think we will. It looks like we just got there anyways. Alright, so that's 40. I'm going to go ahead and wish for the Ballista now. Yep. Walking Ballista. Cast Walking Ballista. X equals an absolute ton. Okay, cool. Thank you, opponent. I do appreciate you conceding once we've shown you that you are dead. Is there anything we want to change for this last game? I don't think so. Throw it back. I'm keeping this. We're on the draw. This is Urza's Saga as well. But if we rip like an Ancient Tomb, City of Traders, even Urza's Workshop, this hand can go absolutely insane, and we are on the draw. Opponent's now on 4 cards. Feeling much better about this hand on a 4-card hand, as long as the opponent's 4 cards aren't like turn 3, 20, 20. Alright, opponent put 3 cards on the bottom of their library. Sure. Turn 1 life in the loam. Yep. Turn 1 life in the loam. So, if we draw the Ancient Tomb, we actually play well around that. Come on, Ancient Tomb. Another key. Okay. So I am going to play out the key. And then I'm going to probably watch it get my Urza Saga get wasteland. Opponent chose not to dredge the life in the loam, which surprises me even more. Okay. Still in the same spot we were last turn. Ancient Tomb, City of Traders. Lowe's Petal isn't quite it, but that's not bad. That would have done it last turn. Hoping we rip a land off the top. Doesn't have to be a land. It could also be one of these artifact manas. Thespian Stage Wasteland. Sure, probably playing the Wasteland. Maybe playing the Thespian Stage. Yeah, okay. Alright. Land. Mox Opal. God dang it. Okay, so the good news is, if we ever get to the point where we can actually past one of these monoliths, we should be able to absolutely go off. Scary thing to me is that I think the opponent has drop rotation. Okay, we did draw the Ancient Tomb. Ah, that's great. Alright, Grim Monolith. Can we untap the Grim Monolith? Nope. 3. Salt Monolith, because we want to get as many of these down first as possible. E. On the bad monolith. Monolith. Paradox End. E. Alright, well. We have this as our setup. We get to cast a Karn. So let's see how much we have to play with here. Alright. So we have 15 here. We'll cast Karn, go down to 11. be able to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 isn't quite a lethal ballista, so we're going to have to keep going. Although on the upside, Karn can grab if we do brick into Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, opponent's got a green source. Opponent floated a green. Okay, does my Karn resolve? I have a lot more floating than you do, so I'm still going to use mine. And unfortunately, I feel like just has to be Ensnaring Bridge. I guess we could try with Mystic Forge. I lied. I'm grabbing Mystic 100%. Alright, so I am actually going to try and move phases now, as the opponent is floating green. You have something to do with that green, opponent? You do not. Alright. What you got, opponent? Second main. 3, 6, 9. Untap that. Tap that. Untap that. 3, 6, 9. Mystic Forge. Can't believe how close we were to just being able to do the Walking Ballista, and then we were just a little bit short. Alright, so Mystic Forge. Don't want that one. Another Paradox Engine. That's fine. It is legendary, but it untaps all of our stuff, so it actually is like a ritual of sorts. Alright, Paradox Engine untaps everything, then Paradox Engine resolves. I pick one to keep. And we hit Karn, so our opponent is just dead. Wow. Wow. What a crazy game. We literally had to go off this turn because of the opponent having what they have on their side of the board. And we managed to do it, which is just even crazier to me. So, as long as we don't mess up and accidentally tap this Forge, I think we're looking pretty good right now. Cast the Karn. Alright, we have plenty of time to combo out here. 12 minutes is more than enough. We'll keep the new one. 3, 6, 9. Wish. For the record, I will be making my ballista bigger than 20, just in case they have something that gains them a few points of life. Yes, I would like to use the ability. I would like to grab Walking Ballista, please. Just untap the monolith. Okay, we managed to get there. Wow. We are 3-0 in this Legacy Challenge with this One Ring deck. I don't even think we played a ring this game. But just showing off the power of all of this synergy. Definitely having a lot of fun with this. Sorry if I'm not talking as much as I should, or if half my talking is and untap and key this and key that. It's what a lot of the deck does. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next round. Peace. Hello everyone in the Lucksack Legion. Alex here with Lucksackgames, and we're here for round 4 of this Legacy Challenge. See what we got here. We got 3 City of Traders and 2 Urza Saga. So we have a plan, that's for sure. Let's see. I think we can just do... Wow, the Sagas didn't even change. Basically the same hand. I have double workshop instead. And I do have a key this time. Does a key this time change? I'm gonna go ahead and keep this, but it feels a little slow. Alright, we're playing against an Ancient Tomb deck from the opponent as well. Alice on 1 says their key is going to be pretty bad. I'm going to start drawing Emrakul, not the best draw. Our keys are shut off. The opponent is a Chalice of the Void deck. Human. Initiative? Peacekeeper. Alright, well, it is initiative. It's going to be a rough matchup for us. We're going to try. Assuming they're going to name Urza's Saga with this. Probably reading maybe Urza's Workshop to find out what the danger is of that going off. If I had known this is what the opponent was doing, I might have gone a little bit deeper for something faster, maybe with a monolith. Note that if we draw a monolith off the top, it's still pretty good. Maybe the opponent's choosing between Saga and Karn. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, it really shouldn't be a choice at all. Don't choose Saga, things get very bad very quickly. Alright, drawing that city was absolutely amazing. Alright, is this Engineer? One ring. Okay. So both of us are playing the One Ring. Actually think I'm gonna try and do Mist. Alright, not this turn apparently. I do want this Paradox Engine, which is why I'm not milling it. Opponent plays their own city. And a Chrome Moth. Okay. Prince of Solitude. Sense to me. Touch the Spirit Realm. Okay, that's going to take away our Mystic Force. Alright, Seasoned Engineer it is. Gets 3 this turn. I don't think I want to play this One Ring the next turn. I think I want to play it the turn after that. So, attacks for 3. Next turn they're attacking for 6, 7, 8. I can gain protection. This turn, we're going to play this. Float that. And we'll slam this Paradox Engine. Go ahead, opponent. Monolith off the top is just the nuts now. Ideally, we draw a monolith off the top into One Ring. Then the opponent then gets to trap or archives. Trap or what's the other one? Arena. 5, 6, 7, 8. Potentially 9 damage coming in this turn. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and explore Cavern of Souls. Sure. Don't take damage, they just drew another card. What is next with you, opponent? Ideally, we draw any land that allows us to cast this One Ring, as the protection will be pretty powerful. Since their ring is dealing 3 damage to them a turn. Palace on 0 is a very good play from the opponent. Clearly know what they're doing. On Grim Monolith off the top. That's annoying. Alright, opponent did choose the One Ring. And Archon. Okay, so now Grim Monolith doesn't do it. Now we just want to draw a land so we can cast the one. The irony is painful, right? I can't activate that because of this. Alright, we died. Oof. Alright, let's see if we can get it next game. Opponent appears to be on mono white Stompy. So don't really need these grids. We definitely want these witch members. The question is, what other card do we want to replace the last card? Thinking Paradox. Full 4 of there? Maybe? I'm gonna take a Needle last card over Paradox Engine. Because I'm a little bit worried about Loran. And Caracas. Specifically Caracas, I guess is what. Man, this hand's pretty dang close and good. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. Take 2 damage to get one of these down and pass the turn. Another Ancient Tomb-like effect off the top would be absolutely amazing. Grim Monolith off the top would be pretty amazing. Another key wouldn't be too terrible. Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, so the opponent's playing Black White Initiative. Spicy. What we draw here. I'd say Urza's Saga is above average. I think we just play Urza's Saga and pass the turn. We can't turn on this Opal until next turn, but that's fine. Planning on dismembering the opponent anyway. Oh no, an Orcish Bowmaster. She could have seen that coming. I think they still have Touch the Spirit Realm. Probably. Probably. I'm gonna let them untap with Bow. They did put one underneath that already, so maybe Seasoned Engineer. Alright. As it enters the battlefield. That's rough. That's real rough. I guess we let that happen because we still dismember it. It's just not exactly how we wanted to do. Alright, Matt, choose your card. I imagine it's probably the Dismember, just so it takes us extra life to kill this. Yeah. I'll go ahead and witch member that. That's going to take me a ton of life to do so. So we're just passing the turn here, making a blocker. That seems fun. Once I chose the Dismember, I actually maybe should have just gone in on Urza Saga instead. Alright, we'll take 2 to go ahead and make this. I'm gonna go ahead and float off this now. I'm gonna go ahead and get... I guess a Manifold Key? Play Ancient Tomb. Alright. Oh wait, I can do it this way and save myself a point of damage. 1 ring. Perfect. Float 2. Draw a card? That's fine. Fill that wherever you like. Draw a card. Assault Monolith. Alright. Now, as long as I don't draw another card off that, I can take 2 there, take a Bowmaster hit, still survive Monolith with a couple keys. Alright, I think that's the play. Thanks to Chalice is shutting off our ability that, although we do currently have protections. Opponent cannot attack us for damage. Okay, Ravenloft Adventurer, so going to go grab your basic, that's fine. We do have to go off next turn, so we will have to make some choices between I intentionally went to a life total that allowed us to use Ancient Tomb still. So this will hit us for 2 instead of 3. We'll draw a card. Mystic Forge isn't bad. So I think we'll lead on City. 2, 3, Monolith. Tap it. Yes. Ring's only hitting us for 2, therefore it won't kill us. Make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is Karn and Snaring Bridge, which isn't big enough because we have too many cards in hand. We did leave the Paradox Engine board. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough. Alright, I think we're going to try and do that. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. There's 6, 7. Karn. Wish. Yes. Paradox Engine. Take 2. Pass Paradox Engine. Activate. Let's draw some cards. Oh, I die. Ah! Forgot to cast the One Ring first. Oops. Oh god, I'm so dumb. Alright, thank you everyone for tuning in for this round. I've been up since, well, midnight trying to wait for this challenge for 4 o'clock in the morning, so definitely made a very obvious misplay. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I can't believe this person dropped at 3-1. Must have dropped to a friend because they literally conceded to this person. I'll see you next round. Hopefully we can roll on up to still make top 8. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Alex here with Lucksackgames. Alright, we are back here for round... Is this 4 or 5? I don't remember. Of the Legacy Challenge. Let's see here. Hand has a lot of mana, but nothing else, so we're going to go ahead and see what another hand looks like. This hand looks very good. So we have some choices. We can play 2 keys and Mox Opal on 1. I'm going to ditch the One Ring. If I want to play the One Ring, I have to give up City of Traders. That seems fine. We'll take key. Manifold key. Mox Opal. Go ahead, opponent. So now we have 4 mana next turn for the One Ring. And if we draw something like Petal, we can start going off. If we draw an Ancient Tomb, we can start going off. Ooh, Crystal Bank. Oh, we're playing the Mirror. Okay, opponent, I see you. Oh, not quite the Mirror. That's an LED. That's an LED. Oh, Monolith is a great draw here. So let's start with 3 and play a Monolith. 3, untap the Monolith. 3 more, let's play the One Ring. Gain protection and let's start drawing cards. Another One Ring. Sure. It's technically another card, right? Yep. I don't care about losing City of Traders now that we've got all these keys and monoliths. We now have double protection. Keep the new one. And we actually can't keep going, so we're just going to pass the turn. If we need to draw a card, we can. This LED's got me all sussed out from the opponent. What you got, opponent? Monolith of your own. Okay. And then... Sure. This Mystic Forge? Is Mystic Forge. Okay. See what they do with that. Lowest Petal off the top's pretty good. Mox Opal's also very good. They're exiling the top card. Echo of Aeons. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. The Lion's Eye Echo build with Mystic Forge. Sure. Oh, that's so bad for us. I don't think we can beat that. I don't think we can beat that. Alright. That's the card we wanted to avoid right there. Karn is really, 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 really bad. We're not dead yet. We can still draw Saga. Alright, so the opponent's wishing. Cracked an LED discarding a bunch of Sagas to wish. What are you wishing for? Needle for Saga would be pretty brutal. Lattice would be pretty bad. Liquid metal coating. That's also not great for me. That will do it. Alright. So we're playing the mirror match. We won the die roll, but the opponent stole back the play. We don't need these defense grids. We haven't needed them in a lot of matches. We're definitely taking the needle. Paradox Engine. Forge. Probably Tormod's Crypt. And, yeah, trying it like this. Karn itself is probably the best card in our deck. I'm gonna keep this one. This has an Urza Saga on one, which can challenge an opponent's Karn. It also has a Crypt. Run one Saga, opponent. Go ahead. Show me your moves now. Tomb. Monolith. Monolith into Key Karn. Uh-oh. Don't do it, opponent. That would be so rude. Yes. God, that is so rude. Alright. Sure, opponent. That's rough. All I could do was hope to play that the opponent didn't have a turn 1 Karn. Alright, so we now don't get any constructs out of this Urza Saga either. Yeah. We lost this one to Karn. That's a bummer. Well played from the opponent. That was a really fast match. I'll catch you next round. Let's see if we can win the next one and possibly maybe the next 2 and still make top 8. Alright, let's start round 6, see if we're on the play. We are on the play. We would like to play first. Huh. Well, we guaranteed get to cast this Mystic Forge on 2, basically. But is it good enough? I think it's fine with a couple of keys. I'm gonna keep it. Ancient Tomb, key, key. Go ahead, opponent. Alright, so Grim Monolith off the top would be pretty nice. Alright, pausing during our end step had me absolutely panicked. Like, are we gonna get Force of Vigor? That would be annoying. Dryad Arbor. Okay. I don't think this defense grid's going to be particularly good, so I am just going to go ahead and cast the Forge and hope for some 0 drops on top. Not a 0 drop, but still good enough that I don't want to mill it either. Alright, opponent has not technically cast a spell yet, so they're going with Once Upon a Time. Is this elves? Oh my god, are we against elves? Windswept Heath, maybe. Birds of Parrot. Okay, I'm lost. This is not elves, because that's not an elf. Ignoble Hierarch. Alright, well that's not a collector oof, which is what I was very afraid of. Alright, the opponent's got all the mana. I got one turn basically to do cool stuff, so let's see how this goes. Second Mystic Forge isn't something we're really looking for right now. Let's say it's 4. Play that. Still 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we just do play the second Forge, just because it also allows us a little more deck manipulation. So we start with Monolith. Tap it. Play the Forge. Another Monolith. Okay. Untap this. Play this one. Ooh, Grim Monolith. That one's actually gonna net us some positive mana instead of parity. Lotus Petal's free. Mox Opal's free. Manifold Key is almost free. Alright. I guess technically we should use the Opal. Aha! Correctly rewarded for using the Opal. Keep that one. Pay 1 life, exile the Ancient Tomb. Lotus Petal. Alright, the One Ring's a pretty freaking good draw here. Alright, so let's add One Ring. We gain protection. Cast the Opal. Keep that Opal. Looks like we have multiple Opals on top, so we're gonna go white and blue. This would be a potential way to beat Collector Oof. Let's see here. We have... I think we can just draw it then, right? Because I do want it, but I don't want to get rid of it. Okay. No, I don't want to do. Untap target artifact. Let's go ahead and get ourselves 2 cards. Okay, there's Karn. So 4 for a Karn. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Forge. Alright, Monolith again. Untap a Grim one, sacrificing a Petal. Monolith. Alright, and then we have City of Traders. So we have a 2-count ring to deal with, which isn't a big deal. We have a bunch of mana out of the opponent. I think because we have a second Karn, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Yes. So we can only get to 4 mana this turn, so we can't quite go with the Paradox Engine. I think I am just going to try and play a big Ballista. 3, 4, Walking Ballista X equals 2. And we'll take out a land, and take out a bird. Alright, let's pass the turn. Hopefully that's good enough. We have no game actions we can do. We definitely put a lot of permanents into play. Wrist. Wrist wouldn't be great for us, but it's not the end of the world. Another Cradle. Alright. It's prime time? Alright, Zenith for 2. That's going to be for Oof. That's fine. And Grist. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We're taking 2 a turn off this ring. Until we can answer it. If I play Saga here, I can't activate any of my keys, they have more creatures. I play Karn here. I don't think I have anything on my board I can grab that gets me out of this. Okay, I don't. So it definitely is Saga. So we'll float, play Saga. So now, do I take 2 damage to play a Karn? Okay, I'm good with that. Because I can use the Karn to activate the One Ring. And the One Ring can attack Grist, which will reduce the blockers for all of the future Urza Saga tokens. Opponent won't block with Oof, I'm sure. I'm certain of that. So we're still hoping to draw a One Ring off the top. Pretty necessary at this point. Unfortunately, the opponent had the Green Sun Zenith for Collector Oof. This is actually actively bad for the opponent. Oh, never mind. We can't activate Walking Ballista. It would be if we could activate Walking Ballista. Wonder who they're attacking. Oh, they're attacking Karn? Okay. I think I would have gone after me there. Just try to end this game. Alright, so defense grid's gonna be a pretty bad draw. Two, three, four, five. I guess what we do is just animate one of the forges and pass the turn. Alright, flashes in an endurance. That's fine. I'm very glad we didn't attack now. Okay, is this a Grist? Because a Grist would be super bad for us. Sure. A little bit rough that we went against the mono green Collector Oof deck. Is another Grist. Okay. Alright, let's make a dude. Do I have another One Ring in exile? Darn, I do not. I could have grabbed it with Karn if they had exiled it with the Bog. That is my 13-13 opponent. It is absolutely massive. I don't think it's getting through your board, but it is big. Or I'm not even sure if I want to search now. That's pretty good. If I have a One Ring on top, I can't play it unless... Alright, I'm gonna activate this. Go search up. Well, take it, key. That isn't the one. Now they can attack with 2 unblocked dudes. And I'm pretty sure this game is now ended. Yeah, luckily turned off the auto yields. So, I accidentally hit auto yield. I need to still activate Karn. So the opponent should minus Grist, sacrificing Noble, popping. Either one of these, if they target the One Ring, it's gonna be hilarious. Okay, they should uptick. That's probably fine. Opponent has determined that they do not need to kill us this turn. Alright, so it's our last turn to find a One Ring. One Ring off the top under Karn. Come on. Oh, that is so close, too. Alright, so let's see. I can use that, but I don't think it gets us anywhere because of that. So let's see here. I can lattice, but that just ends the game for me, not for my opponent. Yeah, we died to our own One Ring. Alright. Let's begin sideboarding. The opponent's like an elves, kind of like an elves deck. I guess we definitely want these dismembers. Is that even true? I guess, because they're an oof deck. Sorry, what I was thinking about is this even true? Is do we need Walking Ballista? Because obviously this is yet another deck where we don't need these defense grids. And I'm just wondering which card comes in as well. And... Maybe it's just another Mystic Forge. Let's try it like that. I would love to play first. I think we can do a little bit better than this, but that's not bad. This is pretty good. Even has the Dismember. Alright, we're gonna keep this one. Keep this one, put back one of the Karns. Alright, let's start with our Grim Mono Boy. Alright, fetches a Bayou. Cast Thoughtseize. Well, that's pretty good. Makes me wish we had kept the second Karn now. We didn't see Thoughtseize at all game one. Alright. Something powerful off the top. One of our... Alright, that is acceptably powerful, I believe. Paradox Engine? Alright, we're in. If we do draw something insane, we get to kind of start going off. Mystic Forge off the top would be the best. Sure, you got an Ignoble Hierarch. And an Elvish Reclaim. This might get me killed, but I'm gonna kill this Elvish Reclaimer. Alright, we get all of our juice untapped. And off the top, we draw a One Ring. Yes. Yes, that is exactly the direction I wanted this to go in. Alright, let's draw a card. Basilisk Monolith. Alright, let's play one of those. Untap everything. Let's draw a card. Tap this. Tap this. Let's Basilisk Monolith. Let's draw some cards. Alright, this part of the deck is where it gets pretty fun. Alright. Grim Monolith. And we have this other One Ring, just in case this one does get too painful for us to upkeep. Alright, there's a Karn. We're just going to... Do we just Karn Lattice here? I mean, we Karn. Everything untaps. We draw 4 cards. We Witch Member that. Cancel. I think we can just kill our opponent this turn. So let's go ahead and just do that. Alright, so we have 43 mana. We're going to go ahead and wish for Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista. We would like to put Walking Ballista on the stack. X equals more than your life total. Alright, so we managed to get game 2. It's game 3 that's going to be a little bit more difficult. Alright, X equals 19. We're gonna... Alright, cool. Opponent did eventually concede to us. Alright. Any changes for the game that we're on the play? I want this needle over this forge. I think they might be that Cradle Control deck, and while we didn't see Fiend Artisan, if they have it, I want to be able to stop them. This one's a keep. Rough keep, but it's a keep. Alright, you got a bird. Bird is the word. Ancient Tomb was a pretty good draw there. Grim Monolith. 3, play key. Beyond Monolith. Karn the Great Creator. If I can get anything that costs up to 3, I might just get Walking Ballista and ping this bird. In fact, that sounds like exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, I can't. Never mind. He's not untapped. Alright, let's grab this. Yes. And I guess we grab 2, 3, 4. Mystic Forge. Alright, go ahead, opponent. I could have grabbed Needle. If the opponent oofs us, we do have 3 Dismembers in the deck we can draw towards. What you got, opponent? Orcish Bowmaster's Hardcast. Sure. Sure, that does stop me from tutoring again with that immediately. Plus a Cradle, okay. Oh, do you have something else as well, opponent? Plus a Force of Vigor, okay. Sure. We draw a very powerful magic card that's going to... So, we're going to start by doing this. Yes, we'd like to use Karn the Great Creator's ability. Paradox Engine. Mishra's Workshop. I think we lead on the Forge. I think we go into the ring next turn. Let's start with the Forge. Alright, cool. I'm not willing to mill that one on the hopes of hitting like a Mox. That one's pretty good. Actually, am I lying? I'm totally lying because I need to hit a land. Alright, we need to mill this because we're hoping to hit Witch Member now. Sure. So, we hit the land, so we get to play a One Ring. But we still need to find a Dismember in order to actually win the game. We do some quick math to find out if we can get away with playing Paradox Engine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. Totally can. I don't know what the point of it would be, though, with this, again, collector oof in play. And we have Emrakul in hand, again. Alright. We're going to play the engine this turn, and we're going to try and play the oof next turn. I'm sorry. The oof's the thing that's killing us. We're going to play the one ring next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That still leaves us... Oh, that does leave us with not enough life to actually dismember. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I had miscounted. Alright, opponent. What's this? Oh, no, not another... Okay, they did have Fiend Artisan. So bringing in Needle was correct. Oh, this is the natural order. We just died. Alright. Well done, opponent. Good games. Probably not playing the last round on camera just because we're dead for top 8. Might still play the last round for prizes. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Alex here with Lucksackgames. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Alright, so we're going to start like 6 minutes down on clock. This one's going to be a keep. And I think we're just going to start on defense grid. I think we start off with... There's a Saga. Lotus Petal. Defense grid. Go ahead, opponent. You look like you were pretty F6'd. But still, now I've got a defense grid. Means I can also yield your turn because it's clear that I'm not doing anything. Alright, so you're once upon timing for Vampire Hexmage. We're trying to 2020, are we? That's fine. That's a little rough. Probably taking Monolith, but that's fine. Yep. We're still going to be able to make some constructs with the City of Traders, which is the main goal here. Yeah, we're just going to play the City of Traders and pass. Alright, let's see what the opponent does on their turn. Thespian Stage. Okay, well that's the wrong land to go with your Dark Depths, opponent. And luckily for us, this Saga will sacrifice itself before you're able to copy it. Oh, look, this defense grid is doing something. Okay. Ancient Tomb. Does that change us doing the thing this? We know they have a Vampire Hexmage, so having the Thespian Stage isn't that big of a deal. I think I'm just going to make a dude and try and clock them. If I grab an Opal here, that's still only 3 mana, so that's nothing really to write home about. Yeah, so I'll grab my Voltaic and then cast a Manifold. Alright, opponent, I'm hitting you for 5 this turn, and more next turn. And if it comes down to it, I might be able to Karn and Snaring Bridge. That's kind of contingent on me drawing a Grim Monolith, though. So the opponent can't cast Vampire Hexmage and play Dark Depths. They did choose to play the Dark Depths. Alright, opponent's just gonna go ahead and main phase this. That's fine. We were expecting them to have that anyways, so all we have to do is make sure that we are able... If we draw a Monolith, we're fine, because we just... Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Ask and you shall receive. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's exactly enough to Karn and Snaring Bridge. Alright, so... I guess we start by getting in there for our damage. That's fine. Get in there for 6. 3. 3 more. 1 floating. Karn. I'm a little worried they have a Beseiju, but there's not much that we can do about that. So we're just going to go grab the Ensnaring Bridge. Untap that. And try and cast it. Hopefully that's good enough to stop them. Because they do have a 20/20 for sure. So next turn we can go grab Mystic Forge with Karn. Uh-oh. Paying costs. Merit Lage in play. Abrupt Decay with another Elvish Spirit Guide. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not even mad. That's great. Okay. Okay, opponent. I feel you. I feel you. I don't think that we could have played around that in any which way, shape, or form, so I'm not really that mad. Dismembers could make awkward the timing on Vampire Hexmage. And Pithing Needle is a good target to get off of Urza's Saga, which if we had it that game, we would have been able to turn off Thespian Stage, so. Well played from the opponent, for sure. Take a quick peek, make sure we're recording. We are. I would like to take the play. I'm going to keep this hand. Hand goes 3. Turn 1 Mystic Forge. Okay, I'm down on that. And Mystic Forge, I'm okay milling that land. And I'm okay drawing that Grim Monolith. Kind of need a key to make this start popping off, but that's okay. I did bring in the Dismember again, just to make awkward the timing on Hexmage, because I do not expect to have the opportunity to... That's very good. Alright. 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 4, 5. We can cast it, but it's going to take everything. I guess that's the line, though, isn't it? Alright, 3. These triggered abilities seem to go on the stack a lot together. Alright, let's cast Paradox Engine, hope for another 0 drop on the bottom to go ahead and untap everything. Oh my god, we hit it. Well, thank you, deck. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Karn the Great Creator. I should have tapped the Opal there. Okay. Opponent believes that we can win from here. Which we can, definitely. Any changes? I don't think so. Run it back. Opponent appears to be re-sideboarding. Paradox Engine into 0 drop was pretty great, though. Alright, this hand's very good too, so we're just gonna keep it and hope it's good enough. Thespian stage pass. Okay. Ancient tomb. Monolith. Key. Key on monolith. This is your moment. Okay, they have the Force of Vigor. Oh no, it's a Beseiju. I don't think we have a basic. We do not. Okay. Elvish Spirit Guide Beseiju is certainly interaction now. The real question is, do we play City of Traders next turn? Oh, that's neat. They haven't actually cast a spell yet. Sure. Opponent got a forest. We get a Karn the Great Creator. I don't think that's currently better than just jamming a Mystic Forge, so I'm just gonna do the Mystic Forge. See how many 0 drops we can hit. That one costs a little more than 0. That one costs even more than that. I will be upkeep milling that one as well, assuming the opponent doesn't make a shuffle or something. Alright, I smell it, opponent. Yeah. Crop rotation? Sure. Wonder if they have 2 Beseijus again. X-Mage? Sure. Alright, so the opponent has 2 ways to do that. We don't want that card, so that one's gone. Didn't really want that one either, but let's get it out of the way by drawing it. Hencher's Fair, huh? Alright, 2, 4, 6 isn't quite enough. So we have to try and keep going with Key. That sucks. Alright, show me Monolith. Grim Monolith. Merkle the Aeon's Torn. Oh dear god. Alright. Well played, opponent. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Sorry that this one kind of rolled off in the end. Started 3-0 and ended 3-4. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Rolled off in